Work.
Some people in my school go to bed around 4 and wake up at 5.
I used to do that. I used to do that when I was in high school. It was terrible though.
I've done that a few times. Not fun.
It required a lot of Mountain Dew to make it through the day.
I just
All
sleep
right.
in class.
Let's see how quickly we can get through this. Blow
20 minutes.
blow
20-minute we need.
through. Yeah, let's try for it, and then we can like hack stuff with the rest of the hour if we have time. Okay. So the theme is on the blog. Blog URL community dash sysadmins dot. Why aren't you? There we go. I was wondering why it wasn't autocomplete. Oh, there's no dash. That's why. My daughter is watching Netflix, so and it's probably getting up to a season finale. There's squealing going on.
It was just a season finale, but Morgana's back. She's
Gwen, I'm in a meeting. She started explaining to me what was going on in the series. Okay, so we need something. We need content for the blog, because right now it says nothing found. Okay, so blog. Right, so I've already got that there. Need some placeholder content. And that'll be Jan's job. And I know also people want to customize the theme, but let's focus on actually getting content up. I did not follow up with MRZ yet. I've been busy, he's been busy, so that's one of the things. If we get through the meeting real quick, I will email him at the end.
Can you hear me?
Barely.
Barely.
Give me a second then. And now?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that's
Great. So I just wanted to interrupt you for a second. I think, was it Tana who pinged me 2 days ago? Didn't you say that that it would be nice to have a story about some statistics regarding users on this course?
yeah. Like, isn't that something you were going to do anyway? If
Yeah, that's an old action item
Yeah.
from a couple meetings ago, is to start a discourse thread on what kind of stats we can regularly post on the blog.
Is there one yet, or should I quickly create one?
You should quickly create one.
Yes.
Okay.
But there can also be some placeholder content, like a main page that duplicates some of the info from the wiki, just so there's something there, and a sidebar with links to the wiki and any other. But yeah. Ooh, I forgot a T. Okay, so that's good for the blog. And I'm not going to update that section of the notes because that's basically right. That's what we covered. Accountability. So yes, I haven't talked to MRZ, but we need to. We've lost the HP pad. Let's take another look at that policy. I've got the URL, dropping it in IRC. And let's just see if we have any more thoughts or anything to add on it. No, I think we're sort of at the state where we need guidance from people who have done this kind of thing before.
Yeah.
So, okay. let's keep moving. But leave that tab open. Maybe you guys have some thoughts later. Drop that in the, okay. Okay. What did you hear that? Was that me, or is something going on that I can't see?
We hear that.
Okay. My daughter hurt her foot, and one of the cats likes to get underfoot, and so, especially her, he's always trying to trip her. So,
No.
okay. Anyway. I don't know how to turn down my mic sensitivity. Yes, so community IT requests being documented. I saw you guys talking a couple times. Documented or Kenzie will kill you, which is good. That's progress. Tad was supposed to start a discourse thread to figure out how we want to keep.
You're kind of frozen.
Everybody's frozen.
Not really.
Okay, you just unfroze.
Not everyone.
She just timed out on IRC.
Oh dear.
Well, that's what happens when you attend a video conference while having someone else on the network stream videos.
Can we pick up where she left off, or should we wait for her?
I was just going to say that.
Okay, so Tad was supposed to make a discourse thread on something.
What was I supposed to make a discourse thread on?
I don't know, look at the notes.
Wait, the
Maybe
notes.
we should wait for her.
I've lost the notes. Okay.
The same place they always are.
I'm on there, I'm just looking for the thing.
Line
Yeah.
44.
Had started discourse thread on community IT requests aren't necessarily documented. I think we fixed that. So. Are we just going to like wait for Kenzie?
Yes, we maybe should do that. Oh dear.
What happened?
We're two
Oh.
down.
What's going on with Web 2?
It's not
Okay, you
good.
can see my ghetto solution.
I'll come back.
Was Kenzie hosting discourse? Or something?
What, did discourse go down when I went down?
Well, it
Yeah,
just-
one of them just did.
Huh.
So why I'm gonna fix this.
Is it actually down or is it lying to us?
It's legitimately down.
That's it.
You mean this course is completely down?
No, just one of the servers.
Isn't it? Yeah, Web 2.
By the way, I've posted a link to the topic I've opened.
Is Kenzie back in the call yet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Somebody answered a question I asked too.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm back. But cool, it sounds like you guys are actually going on without me, which is awesome. You should be able to do that. Um,
This isn't good. Oh,
the action items section isn't getting filled out, so I'm going to do that.
I've lost the notes again.
Tad, did you start the discourse thread about where to keep what documented?
Oh no, I didn't realise. It was like last week or something. So
That's okay, I'm adding it to the action items section right now.
this is vital action items as for your fabricator tests or something.
I didn't hear that.
You should file like action items as a bug or a fabricator test or something. There's too many places that I have to check to find out what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, that's the whole point on on sorting this out. Because we are using Fabricator, and the community is using Bugzilla, and I think it would be fine to use Bugzilla for the initial request, but then our work needs to be tracked in one place, so we'd need to, I don't know.
I mean, like for things like Google Apps creation, I think that can stay on Bugzilla because it's easier to just resolve the bug. But for things like if we need to make a change to something, each individual page we have to make should be logged in and fabricated.
Well, what you have to think a step further. So it's not about where the action should live while we're resolving it, because we can remember to check Bugzilla and to check Fabricator. It's where does the information need to live if we need to go back for it. So that's sort of step 2 to figure out whether or not it's okay to leave it in Bugzilla or if we should have mirrored tasks in Fabricator. So in the case where we've realized someone isn't using their Google account, and so our policy is going to be to try and get in touch with them, and if we don't get in touch with them, then we're going to try and get in touch with the person who requested the account in the first place. And so where do we need this information to live, and so what's the best place? Or like the extra little tasks where someone, like the site is down or something.
where is that music coming from?
I was just wondering that.
I have a guess.
Oh,
I didn't notice, but I have a guess. Um,
Yeah, you're breaking up there. Hello?
am I still here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. I've been having not just router issues, but I'm going to turn off my video. My internet itself has been having stability issues. Okay, so other action items. Inventory. Tanner, did you make the fabricator task for adding?
Let me check. For adding what? Sorry.
All HP Cloud and email alias info into the inventory spreadsheet.
Oh, I don't believe I've done that. Sorry, trying. Maybe I did. Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay, so drop the fabricator task into the inventory section of the notes. Awesome. And then you still need to like, you don't have to do it yourself, but you're in charge of making sure it happens.
Okay.
So that's another thing. If we can, oh, we're already past the 20-minute mark, but if we can get through all the other notes, that's something some people can stick around and do together. Okay, fabricator tasks in general. Is there anything orphaned or blocked?
Let me look.
Fabricator tasks was was this a app dependent thing or something?
So maybe we should all just take a moment to quickly, I dropped a link to all the open tasks. Maybe we should all take a moment to look.
Does anybody actually know what the app dependency issue is? I can't seem to reproduce it in any way.
What are we talking about now?
Yeah, what is this?
No, I don't know. I was
You're talking. What are you talking about?
we are on like open bugs or something, can't we?
What?
Were we like talking about open fabricated tasks or something?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And someone said something about an app dependency issue.
Yeah,
Yeah, what is that?
I was just wondering if anybody actually knows what that is. I can't.
Is there a task for this?
I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you even asked? This is what I'm asking. Oh, there we go. T76?
Okay.
I don't know.
You
What is
don't know.
T76? He doesn't know.
Okay, under high, there is an issue called T76 called Fix the Apt Dependency Cycle. So I think he's talking about Fabricator Task T76.
Play.
Is there some kind of app dependency issue? Who created it?
I guess there's some issue.
Logan created it.
Logan, what is the app dependency issue? Is Logan
Well-
here even? No, he's not.
Logan gave me an error and told me that I should fix it. I've been trying to fix it, but I've got no idea what it is.
Can you paste the error to group chat?
No, I know what the error is, but I can't reproduce it.
Huh. Okay. Well, then he's probably maybe just there was an app, like maybe there was just some updates or something like that, and it was resolved.
No, it was through Puppet, and apparently Puppet was broken or something, and he said I should fix. I ran the script about 10 times and it didn't do it.
Well,
If you
wait.
cannot-
Just add a comment to the task asking him if he can still reproduce it and say that you can't.
And if he can't, or if he can, then ask him for STR so that we have it, and then try it again. And if you still can't, then close it. Or just use Juju.
Okay, so we've got 2 in Unbreak now. One of them is unassigned.
I'm working on that right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that was made a few minutes ago.
Yeah. I while I was just getting back, but it should still be assigned. That's good. And then, pardon?
Sorry, carry on. I
Okay.
wasn't listening.
Okay. And then the other one is Mozilla Canada broken again, but I think that one was fixed, right?
Yeah, I fixed that one. I was just asking that.
And I think now it's not noted. Tad, I think you did something. Someone did something. I remember seeing IRC conversation about it.
Yeah, I fixed it. Basically, what had happened was somehow the files had disappeared. Plesk had deleted them or something.
So throw that in a comment in the task. That way, if it happens again, then it's in the task, and then we can move on. There's 3 that need triage. I don't know how you guys normally. I guess we just set priorities on them. Email accounts versus aliases. Did that get a discourse thread?
I don't recall seeing one.
Okay. So we should get to this one, but this would also be good to talk to Arzal and MRZ about. But in looking at reviewing who's actually using their accounts, we noticed that at least some people, like myself, are actually. I have it linked to the Gmail account that I normally use. So for me, I would probably be fine with an alias. But someone mentioned that there might be other use cases where someone might actually want the Google account, even if they're not necessarily using the email separately.
So basically, the problem with an alias is that you can't really send from it. You can technically send from it, but eventually, if we keep doing that, we're going to end up being blocked by spam filters and stuff. Because you're not really sending; you're just making the email appear as you.
Okay.
So it's
That's a problem.
you can receive emails through it, but you can't send, which is a pain.
Right, and that's a big part, especially for reps, is you want to be able to send from it.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody marked as spam yet for it. But basically, you're not sending an email from that account. Google is just making it look like you are.
Yes. So that's how I have it set up right now.
No, but like when you are you going through SMTP when you send?
I don't know. Let me look in my settings. There was some setting in Google where it let me link another Google account.
Yeah.
Accounts and imports.
I'm trying to remember how Google works. Where was this thing?
So I see a setting for send mail as, which is where I set up the Miken at MozillaCanada.org. I'll have to check the Mozilla Canada one to see if I have forwarding set up there or if I'm also.
Oh, this is making me think. You know, we were looking at your outgoing email log thing.
Yeah.
Coming up with anything.
Yeah, that's why. I wasn't sure if Google would. I had forgotten how I had it set up to be linked, so I wasn't sure if Google would send it through that account or what.
It changes the header basically and pretends to be your email account.
Yeah, and there's an option when replying to a message, reply from the same address the message was sent to, so I don't even have to think about it. And let me just log into the Mozilla Canada one to see if I just have it set up to forward everything. Yay, that was the password.
What was it?
Yeah, so I have I have it set up to forward, so it's not some fancy link these accounts. So it seems like an alias would work fine, but then I don't use it a lot. So we need to find out if we should find out if anyone else is using it the way I'm using it.
I think plenty of people are. I'm trying to think of how it could work, but I've really got no idea at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember how FPF works or anything like that.
But it could be because they're both Google accounts. There's some behind-the-scenes magic where Google Extra makes sure it's not spam.
So I'm not sure if this is even correct, but during a phone call with Google, I was told that the Google app, the way that Google app sends mail is different to that of a personal account, which would mean that if there's an SPF record in place, we'd eventually be blocked as spam. But I'm struggling to see why they'd have a separate outgoing server for Google Apps. It just wouldn't make sense. So I'd have to look into find out if that's actually the case, or if the person was just persuading me to spend money with Google.
Yeah. I'm adding... Actually, I should, instead of... Let me edit the description. I was going to add stuff as a comment, but I'm going to add some tasks as in the description. This. So, are there any other uses for thinking and typing at the same time? Any other uses for a Google account? Like, what else might people want the account for besides email?
I use
There's-
mine for Google Docs quite often.
But any Google account has that, so it's not like it has to be specifically for the Mozilla thing.
True, but I just like having mine separate, so yeah, I mean, I can
Yeah,
deal
I
with it
guess
on
so.
one account, but
And then we're paying for the Google accounts. So, like, there's no way to give someone a Google account without giving them an inbox.
Right.
Okay. Almost sounds like our next step can almost just be like a survey to people who already have the accounts. They're using the inbox or if they're forwarding, and also if other Google services. So that sounds like a really simple first. Send a quick survey. Inbox or forwarding. Do you use other services? And a list of services that they can check. And then we'll go from there.
Wait, so we're sending the survey to people. Sorry, I was just going to get chocolate.
Yes, so we'll send the survey to everyone who has currently has a Google account with us.
Okay then.
All right.
Is this something that we should be working with Mozilla IT on, since I'm not really sure if this is completely our domain. They might. I know they have some say in it.
I mean, obviously, yes. So maybe let's make the survey and run it past someone before we send it. But I think it's good. This is good information to have no matter what. I don't think anyone will be opposed to us sending out the survey. But certainly we should take the results of the survey to IT. And
Okay. This isn't good.
All right, so who's going to make the survey?
I guess I can do that.
Okay. So should that be like a separate task? And are there subtasks? Yeah, create subtask. There we go. Assign to, that was Tanner, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Priority, I guess we'll call it high, because we want to get it done. Is there a project name? It really bugs me that I can't see the list of projects when I'm trying to fill out this projects
I
field.
think it's just like project administration or something.
Okay, administration, project management. Yeah. See, a lot of complete once I start typing.
Okay, this.
Please do not like.
Are we supposed to be doing something?
Dating the subtask. Or
Like
creating the
something?
subtask for Tanner.
Ah.
Okay. Yay! Back to the list. Oh, right, and the current one is, we'll make the current one normal, and the project is administration, but the subtask is high. Title is required. Oh, no. Oh, I see. There we go. There we go. Normal. Okay. Back. All right. So we only have one unbreak now. We only have one needs triage. Stand-up test instance of OS ticket. Yeah, that was from a while ago. Let's get to that when we have time. The issue with that one, and that's not added in here, was what was it? It was something to do with, you had to do something to get the email to work. A cron job and it broke things.
Sorry, Kennedy. What did you just say?
Well, I typed in IRC. The OS ticket. Something broke. Something to get the email to work was turned on, and then it broke a bunch of stuff. And that's why it's not working right now. Do you remember what that was? It was a cron job or a...
Oh, yeah, something was completely annoying and broken. And basically what was happening was the OS ticket cron job was running. And while it was doing that, it was also running Watchdog, which is like a security scanning thing, and emailing.
Who's it from? Sorry, my daughter just got a package. Okay.
University.
Sorry, when people send your children mysterious packages, it's distracting. So if someone could update that info in the OS ticket thing, like I think it's still a good idea to get it working so we can show it off. But we obviously have higher priority things to do. But if you could, we have info and that's not in the. Yeah. Okay, so these high. There's 2 from November. Are any of these high-level ones closable? Or not important anymore?
One sec. I'm not sure.
These are the like puppet ones. So they
Yeah, most of them. They all are except for the Mozilla Columbia one, and that is on MRC, I think.
Oh, and there's the make web app work on non-Firefox OS devices. That can be put down to
Put that down to.
a wish list because that's not we can't do anything
Yeah.
about that.
Mhm.
That's an issue
Okay.
with Sona on Firefox and Android.
Cool. Go touch them quickly.
How's Joe and Shannon? Early birthday.
Ooh.
Like, look, it's his happy birthday.
The package is from my dad. He got very keen and sent her an early birthday present. Oh, I know why. They bought it while they were on vacation, so they just shipped it to her rather than taking it home. Ooh.
Right.
What is it?
It's a board game.
Okay.
This is Bride board.
All right, back to the meeting. But you guys are updating these, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you got 2. That one before I did. Yeah, I think the rest of them are. Yep, Puppet.
Number
Should I
one.
go ahead and assign all of
equals-
these Puppet ones to Tad because they're assigned to nobody?
Yeah, I think
Should
number
be
1 can
so.
actually be closed since we do have it running,
Oh yeah, okay.
and probably 2 as well.
I'll do 1. Status resolved.
And people can also check the normal ones because I think there's. Oh no, the normal ones are all pretty new, relatively.
Puppetize Puppet.
Ooh, and I will turn the OS ticket one into wish list.
Okay.
I didn't know we had that.
Make
Everybody's
Discourse
seen-
web app is already done, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, that one can be done. Has anybody seen Pancakes recently?
He's on. He just came back today. He was on IRC like half an hour ago.
Ah, okay.
No, he's still on IRC.
Inbound email. I looked at that and it's not something that we can really do now, so kinda won't fix that.
Oh, there we go.
What is that? Inbound email.
On Fabricator, I thought you were able to make tickets just by sending an email, but it didn't look like you could do that.
Oh, okay. Oh.
71, we're not gonna do that, are we? Build server for tablets.
Oh no, we can't do that.
Why not?
Bunch of legal issues. If